just throw in the Yoshi eating things noise all the time.
Constantly.
Yum. Yoshi!
All right.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. Today, I am your sex master. That's right. There's a degree on my wall.
I haven't seen it.
Who's waiting for that? Thank you.
It's called a forgery.
I didn't know that you knew my guy.
A degree of what on your wall?
I'm your guy.
I knew it. I knew it when it was written in crayon. So we are a real play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast. We focus on storytelling, narrative, and torturing my players.
Hi.
I mean, I could do so much worse. You should be grateful. I
You
toned
literally
myself
killed
back.
my kid.
You killed your kid.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I read my backstory.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. You killed your favorite person on Earth. You did this to you. Anyway.
Go fuck yourself.
Every day. I think I did enough of my intro. I've been
to
derailed.
his
I've been
left.
called out for being a horrible person, so just fucking, to my left.
No, you're just a whore.
It's par for the
Hi,
course.
my name is Randall. I play Dylan, the local rogue fighter, who's just doing his fucking best lately. I can't really
Better
call
be
him his
if
good
I'm a
boy,
sex
but he's just doing his fucking best. And,
Try harder.
God, I hope this fucking goes well. There's so much shit going on. To my left.
Hey guys, it's Ryan, and I play Roy, and I am terrified that I may, in fact, be impregnated in the next episode or two. Maybe.
But
I told you. I crossed Zill off the list. You seem like you know it's coming. It's not as fun.
Exactly. To my left.
And to his being the outsider, if he's the local, is Jeff. Once again, reprising his role as the gentleman, the skeleton, Mr. Grimm. And let me tell you, after I'm done fiddling with everything in my whole world, let me tell you, it is an exciting time in this game, and I can't wait to see where this goes. Oh, I hate you. Yeah, I hate me too. Moving on, let's clean up whatever's left of this nearly broken down, burned down tavern. Huh?
Wet. It's flooding slowly.
Sopping wet.
Sopping wet.
Wet ass tavern.
I like it wet.
Wet.
And wriggling.
Jesus.
What is that from? Holy shit.
You got it. Yeah.
That's Smeagol. Anyways, so let's do a little bit of this. Let's start with the fact that if you're listening to this, you're one of my favorite people in the world because you are awesome and you deserve all the praise. Because it's probably not easy to listen to all the time. Sometimes, but that being said,
episode.
thank you. Yes. That being said, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey. It's always fun, and you make it more fun by being there, listening, and interacting with us. We really do appreciate it, and I can't express that enough, even though I try every week, or other week, as we seem to be on now. With that being said, if you want to interact with us, there's so many ways you can do it. We've got a Facebook. Tell them what the Facebook is.
Facebook.com/Torchlit Tavern.
We've got an Instagram
with a katana.
and a Twitter.
Slash it with a katana.
Fair. We've got an Instagram and a Twitter. That one was
At
Torchlit
Torchlit
Tavern.
Tavern.
yes. Thank you for the assists. And we've of course got a website. If you want to go there, there's some interesting stuff on it. Character stuff, other stuff.
Please.
What's the website?
Please,
I don't know.
Please go to the website. It's torchlittavern.com. It's real easy and simple, and no one goes there, and I spend money on that.
So please visit. It's cool.
Tell me what you
And
want
we'll
on that
make it more
website.
cool.
Tweet at me. I've got a site. I can put stuff there. What do you want, fans?
tweet at Jay at Agent Beige.
It's true.
And of course, aside from those things, we also have something for you if you want to give us a little more, and that's of course the Patreon. Tell them what the Patreon is.
It's patreon.com/Torchlit Tavern.
Shing.
You did a whip sound effect.
I do sound
did.
effects for the
Yeah,
show, Jay.
so-
Mine are better.
Jay, Stop stepping on his dick,
Be
Jay.
quiet, Clint.
All right, I'll remove my sound effects, but you better put the shing in there.
Fine.
It's a placeholder.
Oh man,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
shing like a samurai.
Ryan, don't
Let's
bow
go.
down to him. Fuck that guy. Don't do it.
Uh,
I do what I want.
like I said, we hope to see you there at any of those places, including the Patreons, because we've got some special content. I guess we got more bloopers coming out, so heads up for that.
Probably be out by the
hey.
time you hear this episode.
Yeah, but another one will be coming shortly after.
So look out for it, because we're trying to really push that Patreon content. And also, you get to interact with us even more if you pay for it. But like, not you personally, but like,
Call Jay a bitch.
like, one time somebody killed somebody because of it. So
Yeah, they get that on the regular show. Randall calling me a bitch is not Patreon content. I'm pretty sure you guys do it.
No,
every
I'm
episode.
asking them to do it too. I need
Oh,
back.
that's fine. You can at me. I'm on Twitter.
Agent Beige.
at Adam at something master.
It's at Asian Beige, but you can find me by searching something master.
So with that all being said, thank you. You know what? Just rate, like, subscribe, follow, share, do all that stuff for us so that we can help make more awesome show for you. Let's crack into this shit. Take it away, Jay.
Cracker.
Cracker?
Yes.
Cracker-lack it, Jay. Cracker-lack it, Jay.
All right, we're out of saltines.
No, I'm right here.
We're crack-a-lacking.
Cracklin' Oat brand cereal.
Damn.
God damn it.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Who was your favorite? Last time on Torchlit Tavern,
Crispy.
Grimm was confronted with a deranged Pan. Called by the pull of the mantle of spring, holding on to the last vestige of his rationale, he gave Grimm an ultimatum. Take up the mantle, or flee. Sicking the city's enlarged rodent population upon him as Grimm rushed back to the group. As Pan flooded the streets with rats, the streets flooded with water, and Mullion soon arrived back at the church, informing everyone that flooding has made an on-foot escape from the front gates unlikely. As the team gathered the Vespern church and began to move uphill away from the flooding, Grimm arrived, being pursued by Pan. As he rejoined the team, Granlin moved quickly, banishing the Elder Fae briefly before they continued their migration through the city to the sounds of howling beasts. The Baba is around as well, and likely other Spring Fae.
Roy's wife.
Yeah, Roy's baby
Wife.
mama.
Roy's wife. No, he's the baby mama.
Nah, I don't think she marries people. I think she's too, she can't be tied down like that. That woman has to get around. That old lady has got to be moving.
But Roy's the one getting pregnant.
Yeah, but
That's
He's
how.
baby
That's
daddy.
what I've been told. That's how it works,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
that's what you got out of it, so who am I to change your mind?
And I don't know any of it in character, so I can't correct it.
The very
fact that-
wild series of events that Dylan must have imagined happened behind closed
Yeah.
doors.
all I remember is Roy came running out saying, "We gotta go," and Dylan, wait, I don't know why he's saying that, but if he's saying that, we gotta go.
Not gonna
All I'm
happen.
going to say is that from Grimm's point of view, the fact that this lady gives birth to things is relatively rare in the first fucking place, and it's Faye, so who the fuck knows? Grimm wouldn't even question it if he was like, I'm pregnant. Grimm would be like, I don't know how you fucking people work. Mine work. It's weird.
The only consistency about Faye is the inconsistency, so...
Jeff, that's how I sound when I look at social media in general. It's like, I don't know how you fucking people work.
Wow.
People are so dumb online. I'm not gonna fight it.
Some of them work that 9 to 5. Anyways.
That's legit. So you guys are moving through the city. You are with a parade of, at this point, just Vesperans who are hiding out in the church, and the Tinderbox. It's a lot of people who sort of lived in Merchant District and the surrounding area.
We don't have like a destination. We're just running for our lives at the moment, correct?
Dylan believes that the best option is for everyone to move to the dwarves.
I believe actually we were gonna head towards that direction, and Roy and Grimm and their party was gonna split to go to Darius, and Dylan and Daedalus were gonna head to the dwarves after splitting up.
No, yes, that is
Correct.
true. But all the people that you are with are heading. They're heading sort of toward the dock to see if maybe a ship is the way out. But also, should that not work, you had recommended dwarves, but you're not sure if that's
Yes.
going to be viable or not yet.
Yeah, I have to talk to dwarves. I can't promise for dwarves. I've tried that before, and I met Bobp.
Yeah, so I think that the Vesperans with you, they're moving toward the docks. as the backup plan. They're gonna maybe wait there until they get word that it's okay.
We're fucked.
A little bit.
We're fucked, man. Let's go.
So here's the question. You guys are moving through the city with a big parade of people.
Wait, how many people are we taking? Because our party is Sandra, Mullion, Daedalus, and us.
You know,
When I left you off,
we
you
took
were
off
still with
running.
the whole party of Vesperans.
No, we were leaving.
But, so if you've broken from
Where's
them...
Evan?
Evan's
Is Evan
y'all.
with us too?
Yeah, Evan's with y'all.
Okay, good.
Oh, then, yeah.
There's a lot of NPCs rolling with you, so we forget some here and there. Anyway,
I don't know, I think Grimm's a bad pet owner.
so basically my first question to you is, are you sticking with this column of people till you get to the docks? Because on the way to both of your locations, you will pass the dock area and the let me bring up the map again.
I'm going to tell you right now that regardless of what those two say, Grimm is going to help them because Grimm is indebted to Cranlin for the help that she just provided.
Didn't you just pay that back when you did the thing she asked you to do?
This is part of the thing she asked me to do.
Let me share the map. That's important.
Grimm's plan is to
Fuck over
help
Dylan's
usher
plan.
these people in, help usher these people the way that they're going, and he's mostly going to play watchdog, looking out for literally anything, and specifically, obviously, Faye, but anything. He's going to be on roofs and making sure that, like, if there's something that's going to interrupt this flow of moving until they get to the docks, he's going to, one, say something about it, two, try to do something about it.
See something, say something, Jeff. Good job.
I'm on top of it.
Fuck.
All right. Can you guys see the map?
Okay,
Yes.
so if I'm correct, isn't the dwarves to the north, and so for our listeners, on the map it looks like where we know the dwarves are to the far north side of the city, along the way is also like the city guard outpost, and to the west is the dock. Am I understanding that correct?
To set up the scene, you guys have just left the Tinderbox and the Temple of Vespera, and you are heading north, which is sort of uphill, and you can sort of skirt this downhill path that leads back to the sea, which you're sure will probably be flooding as well. But the docks float. They're sort of a floating dock, which means that the boats are likely going to be fine. As you head north, you'll get to Trade Street. If you follow Trade Street to the west, you'll get to the docks. If you follow Trade Street to the east, you'll get to the castle. If you keep going north past Trade Street, you pass the bank that you robbed, and then if you continue... neither did Bruce. Very few of you robbed the bank, actually, at this point. There's the City Watch, which is where you guys want to go to help Darius. And then when Dylan continues on with his group, there's the Dwarven Cliffs. So for now, you guys are heading north to Trade Street. Do you guys... Grimm has basically stated that he won't ditch the group, but if Dylan feels that he needs to get a head start, he could do so.
All right, it's a vote either way. So, Roy, what do you think?
I do not know. We left in a real big fucking hurry, and I don't know, like, because we got back or we got there, and then fucking Mullion showed up and was like, "Hey, we need to bail," and then fucking Pan showed up, and we really needed to fucking bail. So we didn't really define what exactly we were going to be doing next.
I thought
Especially now since we're running in a panic.
I thought we were sticking to our original plan, but
I think that's part of it, but I think honestly we should discuss this in character. I think
we are.
Roy should be confused.
we are. I'm doing that right now.
Okay. Thank you, Randall, for telling us that you are currently speaking as Dylan.
Yeah, that's why I said, Roy, what do you think? Okay, so Roy, you don't know what to do.
I will say it in character. Dylan, I have no idea. I'm just running. I don't want to get pregnant right now. Can we just keep going?
Why is that an
All right,
option?
now, Jeff. The problem was that you were the only one not speaking in character, obviously. So if you could fucking get on board and get in character.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay, character.
I believe we were still following the plan, right?
I don't know anymore.
We split up.
So we're going
thought we were.
So we're going for Darius, and then Dylan is still gonna try and go to see the dwarves then.
Okay,
With Daedalus, yes.
but are we making a detour to help with the Vesperans?
Currently, I want to make sure that they complete their path because I said I would help. I made a deal and until I am relieved from said deal, I am pretty well stuck to
This-
it.
Gremlin, do you need us, or can we split off?
No, I got a dumb idea. And why do I always have these? They're like all...
You know, when you open up the fact that it's a dumb idea, Dylan, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should pretend it's smart.
You can just say you have an idea.
Yeah, I tried that for a while, and everyone said I was dumb, so now if I just lead off with it, they can't call it dumb because I'm already aware of it.
When you say everyone, did you mean Bruce and Bobp?
I don't want to talk about it.
We don't have time to talk about it. Where are we going?
Okay, Grimm. Okay, I'm gonna break this down real quick.
All this is done while moving. Just FYI. You're
Yeah, which
walking.
is why I'm talking like this.
Grimm, you want to go with the
Yes.
Vesperins, right? If you go with the
I have
Vesperins,
a certain obligation to it,
if
yes.
you go with the Vesperins, can you catch up to Roy if they break off immediately and start heading towards the City Watch? If you guys make a rendezvous point.
100% I could catch up to them and
Yeah,
track
I
them.
totally
Hey, here's
believe
the
you can
rendezvous
track them.
point.
That-
It's the City Watch.
Yeah, well, a certain point on the City Watch. Are you the north side? Are you working in an alley? What, like, he needs to know where he's going.
Inside of it, preferably.
Okay,
I'll be able to track them pretty efficiently. I'm not worried
okay.
about where they're
I
going.
completely trust your tracking abilities. So if that's the case, if you want to finish escorting the Vesperins, as much as I want to help them, I understand. We're on a time limit, and
Absolutely, I advise
the time
you
just
to
got
continue.
increased by a bunch of Fae showing up and a mantle problem, and I'm panicking a little, but I'm trying to stay focused.
Keep it together. I believe in you.
Thank you. I needed that today.
Yeah, I literally put my hand on your shoulder when I say that. I believe in you.
All right. Nope, don't cry in front of the skeleton. Don't go cry in front of the skeleton.
And then I say in the message in my head to Roy, I go, he needs this. He'll pout.
I think you've got it in my head. I think you've got it handled.
All right.
Okay.
As they both give you their thing, you see, like, your passive perception
You guys
may
know I
catch
can
this
hear you in
because
my
it's so
head,
high.
by the way.
But Gradlin casts calm emotions on the whole lot of you, so it feels like they're she doesn't like do it obviously, but the moment they say that and put their hands on you, she casts the spell so that you just feel calmer.
Can I resist?
Yes, you may.
All right. If this is what we're gonna do, I think we just need to fucking stick to it and get going. We need to get moving and get the objectives cleared as promptly and as efficiently as possible.
I completely agree.
Okay. Grimm, go with the Vesperins. You know how to catch up to Roy. You know where they're going. Roy, you lead Molian and Sandra. I know you got this. Me and Daedalus, a.k.a. Clunky McGee, will find a way to through the city and get it taken care of. I popped my Canton's Disguise ring to look like Sobobos again.
Yeah, that was actually a question that I meant to ask. What do you guys currently look like?
I look like Sobobos now.
I just look like Roy, but I
Okay.
mean,
I
once we get to the City Watch, that may change.
Flesh Mask Grim?
currently look like Grimm.
Just Grim
so-
Grim?
Yeah,
Okay.
just straight up Grimm.
Okay.
Everybody in this circle knows who I am at this stage.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they're going to have to learn.
Okay. As you guys are moving, for this first bit, I need somebody to roll me a d6.
Oh, also, before we
One.
split up, Grimm's gonna point his cane at Roy and go, X marks the spot, Roy, and cast Hunter's Mark on him so that I get advantage on tracking.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, very, very cool.
What
All
am
right.
What am I rolling again?
A d6.
5.
I think somebody beat you to it with the 1, but
Yeah, they beat me to the 1.
We can ignore that. What's a 5 do?
that's fine.
3.
It's a random encounter because you guys moving with a big column of people means you can't stealth through the city.
Ryan didn't want to be blamed for what's about to happen.
All right, so I get my choice between 1, 3, and 5. Okay, cool.
It's an ancient white dragon.
Yes, of course. As you guys are coming up on Trade Street, finishing up your plan, and you're going to, like, split. So at this point, you've decided that Grimm is going to go west real quick to kind of meet up near the docks with the party before he leaves them. Technically, I'll go ahead and say that there's no reason for you and Roy to split yet,
Yeah.
if you don't wish to. So you guys are about to head north. But just before that happens, you hear the sound of something very large moving just north of you. I'm going to go ahead and say that that Dylan, you pick up on this right as you are finishing your plan. You hear what sounds like something smashing a shop, maybe. Something that sounds like glass breaking and stuff. And then there is the sound of something sort of roaring.
God damn it. Roy's wife is here.
We don't know that.
What do you mean? Who else brings monsters? You think it's Grimm?
I mean, there's Fey things here too. We don't know. Is this something that we're gonna run directly into, or can we just sneak by it, or what's up?
Potentially, but you're with a big old group of people right now. So Gremlin looks to Dylan and says, Dylan, you hear something?
I know, I got it.
It's far enough away that only Dylan picked it up on the wind over the sound of the storm.
Yeah, I got it. Captain Newman, you with me here? Have you ever heard of a Cold Charlie?
I might have a better idea.
Well, alright. I want to hear it because my idea involves me and Plady, being a distraction.
Handling what you should handle immediately. Gremlin turns to you and says, Dylan, you hear something? What should we do?
Vesperance, keep with what you're doing. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Should we keep heading straight north, or do we need to move?
No. You head west towards the docks. Take a left. There's an alley you can cut through. Go.
We'll cut this block, head to Trade Street, and then head left, but we'll cut around this block particularly.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Daedalus, me and you are going to do some investigation. Roy, prep that fucking spell. I know you got one. Grimm, escort the Vesperans in case that thing's not alone.
Of course. And I make my way to a rooftop. I jump and climb or whatever it takes. I clamber.
Okay. How do you approach the shop in question? You guys come up a couple of you come around the corner of the street, and you can see this shop with just a giant hole has been ripped through its main front. Like the door and the window next to it were just ripped off the hinge, straight through the wood, and the wreckage is in the street. Like something just yanked the whole thing out of the way.
I would like to signal at Dylan and just kind of give him a halt sign so I can sneak forward and give it a look.
Wait, yeah. You much better at stealth.
So roll stealth.
I have disadvantage at stealth now.
Yeah, I would like to creep up to the shop as close as I can and just peek around the corner.
Okay. What'd you get for stealth?
That is a 14. Oh, that's right. I have advantage. That is still a 4. Still 24. All right, cool.
All right, so you creep up all the way up, and at first you can't see anything in through the shop doors. It seems dark inside, but then you creep up and you actually peer all the way inside. And about 20 feet into this building from where you're peeking, you see what appears to be an incredibly large troll. It has multiple faces coming out of it, multiple limbs. It seems to be a troll that has grown rampant. And it is destroying and ransacking what appears to be a butcher's shop and just eating everything it can find. It's shoving whole hams in its mouth. It seems to be gorging itself and having just a great old time.
I might have something even better then. I am going to wave Dylan and Daedalus forward, and I'm going to cast Unseen Servant to pick up one of those hams and run with it in the opposite direction.
So out like a back door.
Yep.
Okay. So can you cast Unseen Servant without making a noise?
Yeah, is it verbal? I guess we.
Yeah, just checking that.
I actually have no idea.
That's why we have D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
We are not sponsored.
But we will totally be cool with being sponsored.
Yeah, absolutely. I will take back my fuck 'em in a heartbeat. I love you, D&D Beyond.
I really do love their website.
All right, so it's verbal, somatic, and material.
Oh shit.
You could whisper the verbal components.
Yeah, I mean,
you cannot.
Unless you. I mean, he doesn't shout them. He's not the fucking Dragonborn.
Part of magic, if you read it, is that you must speak spells with a certain amount of will. Like, you have to put force into them. You can't. But he could move away and do such things. That's the only reason of being a stickler.
It's why Silent Spell is so good of a meta magic, because you eliminate that.
What I'm saying is, this is an easy solution, but I get the chance to maybe hear you. I'm going to roll his perception.
But it is also, like, raining, and so he should have disadvantage.
Yeah.
And
okay, cool. Then I will do it.
Dylan's got his sword out because I've been here before.
And if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to cast darkness in the room so he's blinded. So
all right.
Either way.
So Roy moves back to Dylan, says this spell, and sends an Unseen Servant forward. No, there is no reaction. You send him in. So your Unseen Servant's going to pick up...
I wanted to pick up...
What's a nice hunk of meat?
I think he said ham.
Yeah, because he said he was like wolfing down full hams, so I'm gonna have him pick one up and just wave it around,
or a rack of ribs,
and then take off.
or
I just want to know for me.
It's
So I
actually-
like rack of ribs.
It's actually just Dylan. He picks up Dylan, starts waving him around.
That prime cut.
As far as I'm concerned, this is a beat-up game. He's going to pick up a full roast turkey and just wave it around in the air. Maybe he can put it on his head, and then he can take off.
Okay, how fast does the unseen servant move?
That's a good question. I don't know.
This
I
is a
don't-
weird,
up
weird
to-
encounter we've just made.
It doesn't really give it a speed. That's up to you, I
Okay,
guess.
so of note, you need to be within 60 feet of it.
I'm aware.
Okay. I'm gonna say as soon as it picks up the rack, roll initiative.
Yep. 25.
It moves at 15 feet.
Oh.
Definitely roll initiative.
Nine.
I'm at 25.
Okay, so Dylan, you can go first, if you want to.
Am I hitting this motherfucker?
Hold an action. Let's wait to see if this works first.
All right. I'll hold my action, and if this goes wrong, Dylan's gonna move into attack.
If he makes it outside the building toward us, I would say fucking go for it.
If he doesn't go out the back door.
Got it. I'm ready. And by the way, fun fact: Dylan has 3 charges built up on static because he just.
Ooh.
I've been keeping track.
Yay, I'm glad. So, as you move up,
Yes, sir.
the rack gets picked up. The moment the meat leaves like a countertop, you see this troll whip around and slam down on it with a club and just slaps the meat through the table into the ground. The counter space is just destroyed. Your unseen servant, I don't think, can be hit or anything, but that does not happen right now. That meat gets slapped out of his hand. His invisible unseen servant hand.
What does it do after that?
It looks around. It's gonna go ahead and roll another perception check.
Fuck. Do I have to roll stealth? Because we shouldn't have Randall roll.
You should.
Fuck.
You should roll stealth. Because if you stuck with Roy enough to talk to him, you're within 60 feet.
Oh, okay. 18 and 12, I take the lesser because I have disadvantage.
Okay.
So 15.
Okay. He looks around. He sniffs the air, and then he picks up the ruined meat, sniffs it, smells nothing because of unseen servant, stuffs it in his mouth, and goes back to gorging.
I have a held action. Am I doing this or am I not? Am I doing this or am I not? Do I leave it out or
I mean, he hasn't come after us, so I don't see a reason to fuck with it.
It is Roy's turn.
I mean, I would say let's try and sneak past it, but we do have Daedalus here, and that's not going to work.
and a Dylan now.
Wait, fuck.
This guy could kill the Vesperins.
Is fucking Fao still here?
You don't recall seeing Fao in the last few minutes.
I mean, he was running with us. He was in the group.
Chase doesn't like us remembering mages.
I will say that I remember they were talking about
They
something
were
that
talking
wanted
about
to do
bailing.
off
They
on
still
them.
haven't done so because we started running.
Or did they? So, they're not here with you right now. Was Daedalus with you? Because I'm going to say Daedalus stays 100 feet back. Because he knows he can't sneak.
Well, Daedalus was going to bail with Dylan.
Yeah.
So he's with y'all right now.
Yes.
Yes. He's not,
Okay.
like, next to us, but he definitely stayed back.
Daedalus and Sandra are back with you if should shit happen. Just so you know.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
But-
Fucking. What am I doing? Sandra,
Yes.
do you have the
Yes,
banish?
Dylan.
Do you have the banish spell?
I'm going to assume that we take a step back from combat. If you enter combat, we'll use your same initiative. But since you guys aren't engaging it and you haven't alerted it yet, we'll
Yeah.
come back to it.
Do you have the?
Do I have the
banish?
banish?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Can you make this?
If it
fuck-
fails, though, it'll know.
Yeah, and then I'll go hit it because no one fucks with my lady.
I'll prepare banish. But I'm gonna. I still think maybe we should try to avoid the fight.
Well, here's my problem. It's near where where the Vesperins are going to be going. What if it runs out of food? And 2, there's still citizens in this.
There's no promising that it won't come back, Annie. It'll come back mad. So
Should I kill this fucking thing? I'm having a crisis here. Because I checked my I checked my character
Roy.
sheet and I got a lot of attack.
Daedalus turns to Roy. Roy, you got a good look at it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we can take it?
I mean, all four of us, yeah, I think so.
The troll was huge. It looked bigger than any troll. Well, Roy hasn't seen a lot of trolls, so he's seen one other troll in his life. It was bigger than that one.
Bruce is a big troll, you're right.
There was one other.
You both hear in your head Grimm go, How are things? What have you found?
I'm having another
Very,
crisis.
very, very large troll.
There's a troll in the meat shop.
Do I have any knowledge about trolls?
Thought you ought to know.
Do you?
I don't know.
They're both fake.
Roll a nature check.
Everybody's a little. Let's be honest.
What does a veal have to say about the
Everybody's-
situation?
Fuck.
We constantly forget she's fucking there with me at all times.
It's a troll, Roy. It's big, it's mean, it regenerates, and it will eat you.
It See, that's good to know. I didn't know that they regenerated. Thank you.
Oh,
So
yes.
I think we should run.
Wait, isn't there a way to stop the regeneration though?
What did
I
you
rolled a 14.
Grimm knows that you can stop the regeneration with fire or acid.
I'm good at that.
So I talk back. Okay, if it's a troll, an important note is that it regenerates, but if you use fire or acid, it won't
Okay,
regenerate.
I can fuck it up.
Good to know. Thanks, Oracle.
Jeff is our
You're
back.
welcome.
It works on multiple levels if you're in the chat.
Why isn't our audience in our group chat? I don't understand.
Anyway, so you guys, he gives you that piece of information. Dennis and Sandra both look at Dylan and shrug, and Sandra goes, "Should I start with Banish?"
Is it sufficiently distracted?
Save Banish. I'm gonna go hit it. Fuck this.
It's
We're
eating a lot of meat.
We're in the wise words of a big motherfucker on a different show. We're in analysis paralysis. We need to make a fucking choice.
They're not smart. You may be able to just avoid it.
All right, I guess we're fighting it. So
Yeah,
let's go.
fuck it. Let's do it. Let's beat this thing's ass. So Dylan with his saved actions, charge it in.
Okay, go. I'm gonna say that with a saved action, you can. Are you just running up on it? Because I am gonna give it the chance to not be surprised.
Bonus action. I'm gonna do
Okay.
A fucking insight versus its deception for my investigating thing.
Okay.
My insight was 22.
Okay. Are you? Do you need to be next to it to do that?
No, I just need to see it.
Okay. Yeah, you win.
Okay.
Fucking, I don't think that this guy is ever gonna be able to beat a 22 with his -3 to charisma.
Yeah. So fuck it. I'm coming in hot. I got new shit from the last time we leveled up.
Okay. If you just run in, we're just gonna pick up initiative with you at the top. You do not get a surprise round because he smells you on your way in.
Through the rain?
Between running, like if you're charging in full blast, if not, you've got to stealth.
I mean, if you're going in the building,
sneak
you're
up
not
on
in
him.
the rain anymore.
Yeah. The moment you cross the threshold, there's a 20-foot gap.
Fuck it. Let's kill this bitch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna light up static with the green flame blade and strike at it.
Okay.
Fuck, I wish I was a champion fighter. That's a 19, so 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
If I was champion, that's a crit. So with that, that's a lot of click-clack. I never have enough d6. It's a real fucking problem, dude. 29 points of damage on the green flame blade and sneak attack. So Dylan basically goes, "We need to make a decision. Let's kill it." Okay, and he sprints off in a run around the corner, charging in, and lights the blade up with green flames and strikes upwards. Really solid cut across it. And now, because I hit 7th level of Eldritch Knight, I can make another attack. Because at 7th level, for Eldritch Knight, after you do a cantrip, you're allowed to make another basic melee attack.
Rad.
You bitch.
Yeah, which is why I'm glad I didn't burn static for this next one, because now it's fully charged.
All right. So for my notes, you just did fire damage.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It was
Noted.
10 points worth of fire damage.
Okay.
And the second attack will be 19 total to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And this time, static will explode in a fully charged up attack, so a 17th level shocking grasp also hitting it.
Okay. Do that damage.
So that will be 1d6 and 4d8. 32 points of damage.
Damn.
I like
Okay.
static a lot.
All right, so Dylan gets the shrug, which is good as a go-ahead with this group, runs in, does like a little fake as it turns around to engage him, comes around, stabs him in the kidney, lights him with fire, then hits him again with his scimitar and shocks him. That makes it Daedalus' turn, who, right on Dylan's heels, starts sprinting in with him. Daedalus is...
Captain Newman, you with me?
Yeah, comes in with his shield up and his blade out. Goes ahead and just goes straight for the smitey smite. That's gonna be 2 hits from the good old boy.
Yes.
Not good old boy. That has a negative connotation.
Hey.
Good. The paladin of Newman. And let's see. What the fuck does smite do? How smite work?
Based on the level of spell slot he burns is what he'll do damage wise.
Okay, he's gonna go ahead and burn a 2nd level slot.
That's
twice.
Twice?
Yes, because he hit twice.
So 2nd level twice. That's 2, 4, 68.
Fuck. Is it 6? I thought it was 2d8.
It's 2d8
per
plus 1d8.
spell slot.
It's 2d8
Oh,
plus
shit.
1d8 per spell slot.
68 both times? God damn.
No, 68
About
for
timing.
no, 68 for 2.
Total. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3d8 per 68 total. Jesus fucking Christ.
So he's gonna roll in, do a double slash. The bright light of Newman fills the air.
I'm allergic.
You notice with your passive perception that Daedalus looks a little surprised that light came out of his blade when he did that. He does 32 damage to the troll.
Fuck yeah,
Troll's
buddy.
turn. Troll's turn. Troll's pissed. Troll doesn't heal. Troll has been hit with fire.
Just as that happens, just a quick fist bump to Captain Newman.
You reach out and he's like, right now? And then
Low bones! Low bones!
he does it with his shield because he doesn't have a free
we
hand.
both have shields.
Oh, there you go. Shield bump. Now it's the troll's turn. The troll turns around and makes 5 attacks.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, there's 3 gonna go at you because you did more damage than Daedalus, and Daedalus is gonna get 2 attacks at him, so you're gonna get a bite and 2 claws.
That's fine.
Your armor class is
19.
19. So that's gonna be 3 hits.
Fucking ow! Alright, tell me the
Oh,
damage.
but one attack missed Daedalus, but the one that did hit is a critical.
So I might as well have been 2.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. So yeah, he turns around, grabs you with both his claws, digging them deep in your armor, picks you up, and bites you on the shoulder, Dylan, before just sort of hucking you back to the ground. The damage total is gonna be.
Give me one by one because I can uncanny dodge one of them.
Sure thing. Let me kind of split these up. They're different damage totals. So we'll do the claws first.
Okay.
That's gonna be 16 for the first one. 16 slashing, and then another 13 slashing.
I'll uncanny dodge the 16 to take 8.
Sure thing. And then the other one's he bites you for another 12.
Alright.
Plus poison damage.
2
poison damage.
I'm resistant to poison, so that's nice.
So 1 poison damage.
Yeah, fuck you.
So 8, 13,
Yeah,
and altogether
13
again.
I got it. I took 34 points of damage.
All right. Daedalus getting good old whacked.
Tank life?
Tank life. Yeah, he's gonna need that. So
I got lit up, dude. Hey, just in case Grimm or Roy have forgotten, I'm immune to fire.
all right, Daedalus is gonna take 29 damage from that. From just one hand just slaps Daedalus right across the face,
They got my boy. They got my boy.
and that's gonna make it Roy's turn.
Okay, I'm going to dash in with Kenton's rapier, and I am going to stab at it with booming blade.
Okay,
So I'm going to go take a slash at his knees, and that is a 22 to hit.
a 22 to hit. That hits.
Rad. So that is 20 total damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then as I am standing there in front of the troll, having just slashed at him, I see him start to react to that and maybe swing at me a bit. And as he does so, I am going to recoil just a second and brace for that hit, and then suddenly I'm outside.
Hey.
And I look around and I'm very confused, and I say, Bill, why am I outside?
Wait,
That you just misty step.
so that happens and Dylan goes, what?
Roy,
Yeah?
I think you may be fully fey.
Alright.
When could you
Well-
do this?
I don't know.
Talk about it later.
I'm yelling from a meat shop.
So you did 20 damage and that was the end of your turn?
Yeah, and also, Booming Blade, so if he moves.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
What's that unseen servant do?
He's just chilling.
Alright. Sandra.
I'll let him go. I don't need to keep him there.
Okay, Sandra moves up and casts Banish.
Oh, I thought we weren't doing that.
No, it's a solid choice. She just was worried about if it doesn't work. But if she casts Banish, you guys can prepare to fuck it up on again in a minute.
And
anyway,
we will.
It's still a really solid choice.
Yeah. I love that you could fucking Misty Step, bro. That's so fucking...
Hey, fucking news to me.
When did you... What is that? That's
Yeah,
so cool.
note that I just said that, Jay, did you just randomly add shit to my character sheet? And he said, yeah.
That is
I
so
apparently
cool.
have Face Step as of right now.
Wait, like as like a racial thing?
As a bonus action, yeah.
What? That's so cool! You have face step? Oh
Yeah,
my...
I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space.
Dude.
Yeah, basically, Dylan, he ran up, stabbed something, acted like he was gonna get hit, flinched, and just disappeared in a puff of snow.
What the fuck can we can learn this? I went to school! Why did I go to school?
Yours might be more smoke instead of snow, but yeah. I mean, I didn't learn it just kind of happened.
So Sandra steps into the room, looks at the thing, and it disappears for a brief moment. And she's sitting there, and she goes, "I have to hold this for a minute. Do we want to just kill it?"
Yes.
Okay. In 1 minute, I will let it go. Or in a few seconds. Get prepared. It didn't look good when she banished it.
Also, by the way...
You guys fucked it up.
By the way, Sandra, dear, you look so fucking beautiful after doing that.
God. Is this gonna be reoccurring? Because we may need to split up with Sandra. And that is Roy that said that.
Real quick, I get proper low bones from Daedalus now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Low bones.
Clack.
Yeah.
So...
everyone prep something. Grimm, you got fire to light it up?
Grimm is not here.
Grimm ain't there.
Well, I mean, okay. Put the radio sound effect over my voice real quick. Calling all cars, calling all cars.
Tell you what, I'll go after you, Dylan, and I'll hit it with branding smite if it doesn't work. Apparently my shit still works, which is good news.
Yeah.
This is out of game. Daedalus just said shit. That's fun.
Oh, you're right. Apparently my stuff still works. Apparently my poop still works.
I think... Oh my god. This is beautiful.
Dylan, are you attempting to talk to me?
Yeah, hey, hi. What are you wearing?
Sandra's like, really, Dylan?
I'm sorry, it's habit when I get
What a time. What a world you live in where you have time to do these things.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of it comes from blood loss.
You haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, I have.
So
You got hit for a lot. Never mind.
So Roy, you're out in the street.
So things aren't going well with the troll then,
well,
huh?
it got disappeared for a little bit. I was wondering if you got any crazy ass like targetable fire spells to light it up, just in case me and Daedalus somehow miss.
Grimm, if
I could always light something on fire. I'm not close.
Grimm, you do know from your intelligence that you got earlier. Not only does fire kill it, but if you don't do very specific things, trolls will come back, even if you kill them. Like it'll regen back to health eventually, unless you torch it to the ground.
Here's a question: is this building connected to any other buildings?
Yes.
Never mind.
Do be aware that
It is raining though.
you
Quite a bit.
have to continue to burn it. Once you think it's dead, burn it more.
Hey, can I light the shop on fire?
We're gonna have to make some decisions right now.
When it pops back in, I would like it to be in a building that's on fire.
I'm immune to fire, so I can light it up while still being in this building. As an option.
Sandra's just like, you've got a minute to talk about it, so figure it out quick.
If we want to light this place on fire, I can stay in here and be unharmed.
Do we care about this place? Is it that big of a deal? They can build another one.
I think
Daedalus is like, this butcher shop was one of my favorites, but I don't think the owner's coming back.
I think it's already pretty condemned by the way that the troll has already destroyed it, so we can just,
You know what? Fuck it. Roy's got a point. You know what? Light me on fire. Another par for the course.
Okay, I'm going to move outside, and I'm going to let Dylan do his thing. And then actually, to make it even worse, I'll fucking cast darkness, so then he really can't fucking get out.
Oh shit. Okay.
That means I can't see, buddy. And I can't hit
You're
it.
immune to fire.
No, magic darkness means I can't see.
I mean, you don't have to fight it. We just let it burn to death.
I have to kill it and then torch it.
It ripped the front end of the building off. If you think that it's going to sit in the fire, Roy, you're naive.
All right, Dallas, you with me on this one?
I'm ice, not fire. I don't know how that shit works.
By the way, Roy, can you do that again?
What?
The face step.
I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose. I wouldn't
Try.
even know how to begin. Okay.
Dylan's pulling out oil that he's got saved up and is just dumping it around the shop. He's fucking just accepting his life right now.
I ball up my fists real tight and close my eyes and see what happens.
Dylan, as you're pouring oil, you notice that there's like a vat of rendered fat from this butcher shop as well. You can just kick that over.
Yep.
Roy, you focus on poofing and you find that you can do it.
Fucking wild. Okay. I guess I
She
can.
looks so proud. Avil looks so proud of you.
All right.
Alarmed and proud.
If that's the case, then okay, Dallas, are you willing to stay in the shop with me while we light this motherfucker up, then run out?
Oh, absolutely not. I am not immune to fire.
Okay, I'm staying in here alone. I got this.
I mean,
I can provide cover and healing and stuff for you when whatever you
great.
need.
I think
Who's
if
got a
we
food-
and Daedalus, honestly, I think if we just set the place on fire and we stood outside and tried to fucking, at any time it tried to come out, we just fucking launch attacks at it.
Yeah,
think we-
you
I'm
guys.
going around. I'm going around to the back door. Daedalus says it's gonna not sit there.
Yeah, Dallas perimeter back, Sandra perimeter front, Roy with Sandra. I'll stay inside since I'm immune. Kill this motherfucker. Cover it in more rendered fat. Light it on fire. Call it a day.
Let's go.
And that's the plan. And you guys get in there, and it pops into existence in a room filled with fire. It's immediately going to take, because it's rendered fat, we'll go with a D10 of fire damage. It takes 5 fire damage. Everybody has a ready action who can do something.
Light it up. 26 to hit.
You hit.
I need
definitely
you gotta say it.
No, you hit.
That's 31 points of damage on the first one with Green Flame Blade, lighting it up. Alright, then I'll be burning the 2 charges I just built up on static.
Okay.
23 points.
Oh yeah. So the way this pans out, Daedalus moves around the back, prepares his attack should it run. In the fire, it pops into existence. It immediately starts bringing its hands down like it was prepared for some shit. But you just carve through it. It kind of knocks you to the ground half-heartedly, turns around, tries to stumble out the back door, and collapses in the fire.
I grab a vat of rendered fat, dump it on the motherfucker, and light it up.
All right. It's on fire. Daedalus calls from the back door. You get it?
Yeah,
All right.
that was probably my coolest moment I'll ever have.
I know that went way too well. Good old fire, huh?
Yep.
Grimm. You move.
Yes.
You move with the Church of Vespera and the patrons of the Tinderbox. You guys get to Trade Street. You hear this fight going on a few blocks over. You hear the dying roar of a troll.
Just for a quick statement about what's going on with Grimm right now. Grimm is in a city. We agreed that city could be my favorite terrain. Mm-hmm. And
Urban jungle.
So that means, correct. So that means I can't be surprised. Just so you're aware, I can't be surprised in my favorite terrain. I can move at full speed while stealthing, and I will also double my proficiency bonus on any intelligence or wisdom related skills. Just so that you're fully aware of that.
Yeah.
Also, because I know there are Fae around, I'm going to activate my primeval awareness so that I can kind of hopefully sense if anything's coming too close to where we're at.
Can you tell me the rules for primeval awareness again?
As an action, I can expend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level of spell slot, to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain.
Okay, so 6 miles around you, you get like a ping, right? Of it.
Yeah,
All right.
it doesn't tell me the location or number, but it's just like, hey, they're around in these areas.
And it's like all the outsiders?
Yes.
Okay.
And dragons.
And dragons. Okay, so, but not normal beasts, right? So like the enlarged rats you wouldn't get a ping on. Unless they were from Fae. Okay. You do get a lot of pings. It's not like an army, but you get, to put a solid number, since you'll know, within 6 miles of you, you definitely feel like 50 pings. I don't know if you know the strength of said pings. They just are there, right? Yeah. So for all you know, it could be pixies flying around, but there is a Fae presence. You pick up. It's a big city, lots of weird shit. Maybe within 6 miles, you realize, oh, that guy might be a fucking dragon in hiding. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't sense a dragon, but like what I mean is like you sense a couple of strays, but nothing that would stand out to Grimm. Like within a 6 mile radius, nothing of note. No demonic presence, just Fae, really.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you sense all that stuff. You're moving with this group. Because of that, you actually help. So basically, once the troll picked up, you set this off in your head to kind of like, oh, okay, so I need to be aware. You pick up on other things, and you wind your way down a couple of side street with this big group, just to be like, okay, if we go this way, we'll avoid that. And like, no absolutely. Issues from you. It's easy enough for you to avoid it. You might even just be like, just wait here for a minute. Okay, now let's go. Yeah. Is it, I guess for me, is it a ping, or is there a time period where you just know?
It's like for a minute, I know.
Okay, so for like a minute, you kind of you pick a path for them, and then you end up on Trade Street, and you realize that it's time to head to west toward the docks. As you move west toward the docks, however, you immediately, right away down the street from far away, you pick out what appears to be a wall of palace guard, and they are squared up against an army of what looks like humans, orcs, goblins, poor people around the city that are trying to get toward what appears to be toward the boats. The palace guard has walled off the dock with barricades and men, and have stopped people from getting to the ships.
I'm going to see that. Because now I'm also realizing how much my face stuff is back. So I'm going to just I'm on a rooftop and I'm going to be like, I just need to be down there. And then just poop. And I face step down next to Granlin and go, I haven't done that in a while. And then I go, I have a means to maybe help. Are you ready to get into some shit, Granlin?
Mr. Grimm, I am always ready to get into some shit. And for once, I get to claim that it wasn't my decision.
Oh, leadership does suit you, Granlin.
Why, thank you.
I always did respect you. I want you to be aware of that. Get ready. And then I'm gonna fucking face step past the guards and the barricades and Fae presence those motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. You guys see, so you land just in front of the guards or just behind the guards? Because basically you're gonna come up on this army of civilians before you get there.
Just behind the guards.
Just behind the guards.
Yes, I want to scare the guards off. I know I'm going to probably scare some of the people off, too.
Okay.
But that's okay, because I'll disappear as soon as the guards are scared and their formation is broken.
Okay. Fae Presence, what was the difficulty I gave, and what was the save?
Okay, so let me just double-check real quick.
I'm just going to do, each one of these dice is 25% of a crowd, okay?
Okay.
What's the save?
Here we go. It's 8 plus charisma bonus plus proficiency bonus. So my charisma bonus is a 4, and my proficiency bonus is currently 5. So 8 plus 9, 17.
Okay. Okay. 25% of the palace guard stand their ground. The other 75% move backwards, turning away from you toward the crowd. About half of the civilians move back fully, integrating with Granlin's crowd. 50% of them stand their ground. The people of Griffinport are incensed, and not even you are going to scare them away. This is about survival.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. I don't really care about scaring the people away.
Of course you don't. You like survival.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, I bathe in this. Makes me feel powerful.
Well, do you say or do anything as you appear in front of everybody, causing this chaos?
Yeah. I get as menacing as I can get and go, Run, mortals. while you've got a chance. And my skeleton lights up, and I just fucking stare down these palace guard. And only 25% of them stay in formation, the rest run off?
The rest, well, they didn't run off, but they 100% backed away from you in fear.
Absolutely. Good enough.
Yeah.
That should be the signal that Grandland needs, and just to make things a bit more crazy, I want to blow up their ramparts or whatever they got. So, to do that, I'm going to cast Shatter on anything they have blocking the path, because those 50% are coming in.
Okay. So you're just going to full on hit the 25% of the guards left, like in whatever the strongest cluster is?
Yeah, well, did they actually put up a barricade, like a physical barricade? Or is it just
there are barricades. They couldn't wall off this whole area just with men.
So yeah, I'm going to hit the barricades and whatever of the 25% of the people.
I'm going to need you to roll initiative, because I think appearing in with Frightful Presence was your surprise.
That's fair. That's a shitty initiative, I'll tell you that right now.
That was a good move, though. That was a really strong
good start.
Yeah, 6 on my initiative.
Okay.
Came out
That's
strong.
not as strong of an
It's
opening.
not as great. Mm-mm. So.
Oh wait! I have advantage on initiative. I realize.
Oh, do that.
Yeah, I could take advantage on initiative.
How'd you get advantage on initiative?
One of my gives me advantage on the initiatives. The scrimshaws.
Oh, I see. All right, cool. So you do that. What's your new initiative?
Better, 16.
Okay. All right, that is actually, in that case, going to put you first. So go ahead and shatter some shit.
Hell yeah.
Grimm, you shatter just a barricade?
Yeah, I shatter a barricade, and as many of that, like I said, 25% that are near the barricade.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot, is it radius? Yes, 10-foot radius sphere, centered on a point, 18 con save, and 3d8 thunder damage.
All right, so that thing explodes a few. I'm not gonna track all of the
48.
hit points on this because there's many guards. It explodes. A lot of guards go down nearby.
16.
You see, some of them just tuck their helmeted heads between their hands and go prone, try to avoid the shrapnel. You see, Grandland is moving forward with her group, and there's just people with brooms and just whatever they could break off of anything on their way through this city. They're trying to push guards down. The civilians that were in front start marching forward as Grandland and the priestesses move forward to back them up. It's chaos. One of the palace guards steps forward. It's Brandon.
That's my bitch.
You seem familiar.
Do I?
He starts shouting everyone to rally. Every one of the guards within a 30-foot radius of him are frightened is dispelled, essentially. And
Okay.
they form back up on him, and he's getting ready to attack. I'm going to cut back to the other guys real quick.
Roger.
Because that's basically the end of their attack. They just form up and prepare to take on the mob and you.
Put me in, coach.
You guys here, after you guys watch this fucking troll burn for a while, and you guys figure that it's the smell, first of all, is really, really good. But there's this hint of acidity in the air. But otherwise, it's a meat shop on fire.
Hey, upside.
And it just smells like bacon and pork.
Upside, it's a smoked meat shop now.
Considering all the very large wild animals in the area, I think we should run.
Yeah, good idea.
Good call. You guys move swiftly north, away from the thing, away from your mouths watering.
I guess I'll just say, we're moving north, by the way, Grimm. We're done here. We're done here.
So this is a Jeff question. Is Evan with them or with me?
Evan would be with you.
Okay.
Unless you told him specifically to split up, he's sticking with his boy.
Okay. That's just me clarifying. I didn't tell him specifically to split up, so.
I don't think it was discussed, so I think he stayed with you.
Absolutely. And after he goes heading north, in my head I go, bit of guard here at the docks. We're taking care of it. You shouldn't need to be bothered.
You're good?
I believe so, yes. Between me, Grandland, and the mob of people who are definitely going to attack these people.
Because we're going to be leaving message range. You're good?
I believe so. It's just, who's this high-ranking one? Brandon? I don't know. And some other guards. I don't.
Who's Brandon?
You remember that big bitch Bruce always wanted to fight?
There's a lot of those, to be fair.
The one that's a palace guard.
Both Roy and Grimm have met Brandon, spoken to his face, but you guys did not look like you at the time.
Yes. So yeah, I do know him. Okay. I just wanted to be... I wasn't entirely sure, so...
The one at the party that Bruce wanted to beat the shit out of. Remember at the old dinner that we had?
Yeah, sorry. I meet a lot of people.
I know.
Yeah, Roy, you've seen him from afar. Grimm, you were the deuce at the time.
Fuck. As much as I want to beat his ass, we gotta stick to the job. Grimm, if you got this, if you got this, I trust you. Be safe.
I'll do my best, don't worry. It's a paltry measure of people, and I am feeling fantastic these days.
Oh, these guys are so fucked.
You guys just are gonna head right across Trade Street. As you guys cross Trade Street, you can see downhill toward the water. You can see this morass of people. There's a bunch of people that have gathered down there. Granlin and the team has gathered down there. You see that the shining armor of Palace Guard has been mingled a bit with the crowd, and it looks like a fucking scrum is about to begin. As Grimm prepares, Brandon steps up to Grimm, brandishing his weapon, and he's like, "I don't know who you are, but I'm going to kill you. In the name of the king." And he raises his sword, but before that happens, the sound of shifting open water catches your ears. As you turn, you see a swell beyond the long and wide docks of Griffinport. At first, you believe it to be a gathering wave, but as it continues to grow, you see the water begins to slough off of a tremendous, concave, light blue structure. As whatever it is rises from the water like a leviathan, the ocean continues to cascade off its tremendous back. Next to the docks rises a tremendous spindle of chitinous leg, as wide as a tree, before being joined several meters away by the tip of a black claw. Two eyes on thin stalks can now be seen rising from a gently rounded shell and a chittering mouth.
Why are you doing
As its
this?
bulk finally breaks free of the water, you realize that what stands before you might once have been a Griffinport Bay crab, but now it is filled with the life force of the Feywild.
Franklin!
Hey Tavern Goers, thank you again for joining us for another adventure on Torchlit Tavern. Hopefully you've been listening to us up to our finale, but if not, you can find a summary of the story so far after episode 101. If you're looking for other ways to listen to us, you can find us on any podcasting service. Don't forget to rate, like, and review. It helps so much. We have no designs on any vast empire, but the more you help, the more we can share our small, silly story with others. If you wish to reach out to us, you can contact us directly at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. Jeff can be found at big_J_TheBadman. Randall can be found at Argo Omega. Mitch can be found at Bane Armory. Ryan can be found at Ryan SCB Santos. And I am at Agent Beige. Our theme song was written and originally performed by Mason Santos.
All music and sound effects for this episode were brought to you by Epidemic Sound. Check out our referral link to their website in the episode description. Additional sound effects are brought to you by freesound.com.
This episode was edited by Ryan Santos and Jameson Oxford. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget,
Heroes is boring.